It's Pastor Tim. I want to begin by thanking everyone who is praying for my grandson, Jaden. I don't want to go into his medical condition, but for those who have been following for years, you already know he had a flare up. Um, I was up with him all night. I had to take him to the emergency room 2 o'clock in the morning and was with him. A couple hours ago, he had to be airlifted to a higher level hospital. I am trusting God. The faith of that child, while he was in extreme pain, his I just want to make sure you can hear me. If someone could tell me yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Um, anyway, thank you so much for praying. We are trusting God, and I know the Lord is faithful and good. His father is with him right now. So I need to get some things done for church tomorrow, and the Lord is giving me a message. And of course, I'll be going back and forth and splitting time with my son to be with my grandson. I also want to thank everyone who supports. There are ways you can do that in the description box. And I just wanted to get on for a few minutes because what is going on with Israel right now, if you've been following over the past 24, 48 hours, Israel struck a Hamas target. Now, what you need to understand, and I've got to give this disclaimer. I already have had a couple more videos that have been taken down. So I'm going to give this disclaimer, not that it will make a difference, but here goes. There's a lot of conspiracy on the internet. Don't deem anything I say as being medical, financial, nor political advice. It's my express opinions only. So, did I tell you I've been up all night? So bear with me. Hamas uses schools and hospitals as fronts for their operations, their terrorist operations. They use the Palestinian people as human shields. There are a lot of false scenarios going on, and I promise you, I am an eyewitness. You guys know the end of July, I returned from Israel. I plan to go back in December. If anybody would like to go with me, go to timhenderson.tv, timhendersonministries.org. There is a link there. Share it. I'm telling you, I'm going to stand in solidarity, Lord willing, stand in solidarity, and it means so much to the Jewish people. I've shared often the true scenario. So I wanted to come on and share with you what's going on. The world and the global elites and the media is painting it. They're already coming out and condemning Israel, demanding an immediate ceasefire. Now, we're going to talk about that. Remember, Hamas is a proxy for ancient Persia, which is modern day Iran. They also have Hezbollah. They have the Houthis in Yemen. They have the jihadists. Listen, we know what's really going on this channel. And so we're going to continue bringing that truth as long as we can. I also have a Patreon that you can go check out. I share there as well. And I have a Facebook that you can follow on. So there's some other places that you can go and follow the information that I'm sharing. And we have some incredible intel sources and wonderful prophecy reporters, Sister Ashley, Brother Jordan, Brother Clayton, Brother Keegan, and many of you. So they use, like the schools, well, the IDF targeted one of those schools where they had terrorists, and Israel is saying that they took out about 80 in that targeted strike. The presses, the fake news, are claiming it was a horrific assault. Forget what happened on October 7th with them, right? But they're building a false scenario, and they're accusing Israel falsely, and they're demanding an immediate ceasefire. If Israel does not complete this task, this job, it will come back to revisit them. 11 to Okay, yeah, there, you can hear me. 11 to 12 years ago, an IDF soldier was taken through the tunnels. That's why they have to close these tunnels. All of them was taken. And in order to get that soldier back, they had to trade, Israel did, 1,000 terrorists who were part of the plan that attacked Israel on October 7th. They must complete the job. And that, I'm telling you, the world is rising up again, condemning Israel. Meanwhile, and it wasn't in July, but it was in December when I was there, I literally saw the red heifers. And they're at an age now where they can sacrifice them, and they don't have to have the third temple. They can do it in certain locations and fulfill what's needed in order, right, for the what's needed for them in order to build the third temple. Brothers and sisters, we are seeing the tribulation cast its shadow. We are in a time period like never before. Now, I'm going to say this. I cannot stay on long. I need to get back and check on my grandson. But I wanted to come on. I will do a live video, a message tomorrow. What we are seeing is so critical right now. This is huge news. This is really huge. We are literally seeing the tribulation cast its shadow as we are at the end of this dispensation. I'm telling you, we are that fig tree generation. What can you do? You can pray for your nation. You can pray for Israel, and we can stand up and speak. If you don't know what I mean by being born again, please look at the video in the description box. Faith plus nothing equals salvation and eternal security. I need to go take care of these calls. I want to remind you all that God loves you fiercely and passionately. I love you too. Shalom, shalom, and have an awesome rest of your day.